Hey everyone, Darkshow2K7 here again with a brand new Let's Play. This is actually one I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but have never actually been able to. People who have actually played the game might actually realise what the game is just from this little bit here. Some of you might have to wait just a little bit longer to figure out what game this is. A lot of you might not actually know what this game is just by looking at this bit here. And a lot of you would have read the video title. Yes. But this is one I've been waiting for a long time to do. It just recently got a re-release on PC. The original PC version came out in 1998, whilst the original PlayStation version came out in 1997. For those of you who still don't know what game I'm talking about, she might give you a little clue. Yes, this is a PC version, a PC port of a game that I hold very dear to my heart. One of the best games in the genre, I think. Let's just watch this for a little bit. But yeah, like I said, original came out in 1997, remake PC version came out in 1998. Been rumours going around of a remake, but around about 2007, 2009, 2010 time, it came out on PlayStation 3, and it was playable on the PSP as well, as far as I can remember. And 2, possibly 3 days ago, I don't know, most of the record, this came out again on PC. What game am I talking about? Of course, it's Final Fantasy VII. It still says 1997, despite the fact this PC version came out the next year. I don't really get why, but oh well. And here we have our first opening cutscene. You saw the flower lady at the beginning, and I see a pretty freaking awesome looking train, I must say. I've always loved this cutscene just because of a train, and then it shoves you right into the action. Yeah, the graphics is, well, they're dated but charming, if you ask me. Even when they go pixely like this, but the original was like this too, so you can't really complain. And we have one of our beginning characters, another one. From what I can remember, there's Biggs, Reg and Jesse. They might have different names actually, I can't remember who was Biggs, who was Reg, yada yada. And our main character appears. And one of our secondary characters. And here we go. I'm just going to show you what the menu is, but actually you know what, solid, let's do some gameplay first. Right, hold the X button to run. Click on this guy here and you'll get 2 potions. That's the first thing I learned about this game from my friend. That's literally, quite literally the first thing I learned. And now we can learn how to fight! Yay! Our first battle scene. Your name is X-Soldier. At least that's what your name is at the beginning of the game. Yeah, nice simple menu. You just scroll down, select what you want to select. Well, select what attack you want to do, and then press A to use it. The green bar in the bottom right of the screen is the time you have to wait until you can attack again. The limit bar will become more apparent a little bit later on. And obviously next you got your magic points and your hit points. The barrier thing is, well, I'll explain that a little bit later on. And here you get your experience. On the left it shows you how much experience you get. The AP only, well, it is needed right now, but that's for something that will be explained a little bit later on. The red bar here shows you how much you need to level up. And you level up immediately because I don't know why. And as you can see, you start off at level 7. Nice charming little level start off with. Here's the kill screen. Usually I get a potion for this battle, I don't know why I'm not. But yeah, it tells you what items you can get. You can select your items to pick up, what ones to leave behind. And you can, well, you get money for doing it, which is Gil in this game. Or Jill, I don't know. I always say Gil. So yeah, now we're going to find out what the character's name is. Oh, it was Big. I was right. Yay. Or Biggs. Biggs, Jesse, and Reg. So basically, I would explain the storyline, but I don't know. It pretty much explains it itself. But let's find our character name. Well, the character's default name is Cloud Strife, as pretty much everybody and their grandma knows by this point. But you can rename him to something like D. I don't know, I'm very creative. What's it doing now? What is it doing now? Stop it. I don't know why, it keeps going to the left. There we go. I'm just going to call him Cloud because, you know, that's what I know him as. If we call him something else. I remember when I first played this game, my friend used to name the character something weird. He named the female character Gary, and the cool character James. What an arsehole. Okay, knows. Yeah, basically, this is a group called Avalanche who are here to take down out something called reactors. You'll find out why a little bit later on, and now you're going to name your support character. The other characters already have been named because they're actually not that important, as you'll see a little bit later. Well, they are important, but they're not going to be with you for too long. Let's just say that. But you can pretty much tell, you know, you don't start off a game with 5 characters unless someone's going to die. And you got your support character, Barrett Wallace. In Windows 0 profile picture, you can actually see his pupils this time. On the original game, on the PlayStation 1, I'm sure he just had wide eyes. But, you know, at least it's a little bit clearer now. And oddly enough, the game tells you how to move. Despite the fact, by this point in the game, you would have already moved quite a lot, so I don't get what's behind it. I got it set up to use an Xbox controller, so if I do talk about controls, I'll try not to make it too confusing. So just follow the guys along here. Into the top. Every time. I always get a battle white here. So yeah, the limit bar, basically, when it goes up, every time you get hit, you'll see the limit bar go up a tiny little bit. If it goes to the top, you'll get a chance to do something called a limit break, which is just a stronger attack that you can do by being hit too much. I'm sure other games have different variations of it, like in Final Fantasy X, it was Overdrive. Final Fantasy XII, I don't think had it. I'm not too sure actually, I can't remember, I don't think it did. I think it just got stronger as you, yeah. I'm sure I should be getting items right now. I usually have about 3 potions most time. And here we've got our interface. You can see how many items you've got. You can arrange them by like throw, type, name, how many you've got, how little you've got. And you've got a section for key items which you won't have any at this point. You can also see what magic spells you've got. In this case I've only got ice, which is nice attack obviously, and bolt, which is lightning attack. Very nice. You can equip weapons, but at the moment I've only got the Buster Sword, his trademark sword, and the Bronze Bangle, which is useless at this point. You'll get better weapons if you go on, so don't worry about that. You can see how much strength you got, dexterity, vitality. I'm pretty sure you can read, so you don't need me to say it out, but you know. It tells you how much experience you got, limit level. It's nicely done. You can also choose where your character goes in battle, although you don't really need to do it right now because you've only got one character, so everyone's going to focus on you anyway. And it tells you what your limit break is. You can set your level at. So say you've unlocked level 4 limit break, you can set it so you always do level 1 limit break. God knows why you want to, because level 4 limit breaks are pretty awesome. And in this case, his first limit break is Braver. And you'll see it soon. And you can customize your game so you want to change your window colour, etc. I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. Right, you can equip the cover to the PC version. Right, let's dawdle it. Let's actually do something. And we're going our way to the first reactor. Shouldn't take too long to get there. I can't actually remember how long it takes to get there. And yeah, let's go talk to Barrett. This is your first time in the reactor. Oh, no. Yeah, you find out the cloud used to work for a company called Shinra, who are pretty much mining the earth for valuable resources, called Mako Energy. That's what the reactor is doing, it's basically sucking the lifeblood out of the machine. Out of the planet. So you're trying to destroy the reactors so that you can stop that happening. And that's what the group Avalanche is about. So just go through here. The graphics do look a lot nicer in the PlayStation version though. Does, whatever. I don't know if they kept the blocky characters, I wouldn't want them to be all like remade, they look weird. And over here is a item. And it's a Phoenix Down. For anyone wondering what Phoenix Down is, if your character dies in battle, you use it to revive them. Nice easy item. Let me through the door. Why is her mouth wide open? I never get that. Look, her mouth is wide open. Close your mouth, Jesse. I got confused when they used to just phase into each other, but I didn't realise that's like an RPG normal thing. Like, one thing I like about this PC version, you can actually see their faces. You can actually see their expression. Like Jesse being amazed by everything, apparently. And Cloud has been meh. So you find out that Cloud's a bit cold-hearted with saving the planet and all that, and Barrett's very, well, he really wants to save this planet. But he's also trying to find his daughter, so you'll see her a little bit later on as well. And you'll find out a bit more about it. You'll find more about these characters as the game goes on. And that's one of the things I love about this game, is the story, which you'll find out soon is pretty damn incredible. Okay, so there are, well, I was going to say, oh, let's do this battle first. I was going to say there's a lot of differences between... Oh, there we go, you got Barret in your bow now. You know, Cloud is more short-range attacks by using swords, Barret's more long-range by using his gun arm. He lost his arm, which you'll find out why later on. Yeah, the music, I don't like the music as much as the original PlayStation 1, but I'm not going to change it because it is at least decent. A lot of it sounds more high-res than the original, while some of it sounds a bit worse for wear. But I guess that's the whole charm of it being the PC version. And we're near our first reactor already, I think. I'll probably just do a first reactor or so, and then I'll end this video and suddenly... Oh damn, I didn't even get to the blooming gap. Let's show you what the magic looks like. Go down to your magic menu, select what magic you want to use. He powers it up. And there you go. Some enemies... Well, it does a lot more damage, but some enemies have weaknesses to certain magic. So, for instance, a fire-based enemy will have weakness to ice magic. If you play Pokemon or something, it's very basic stuff. I've played any RPG ever. You have to be careful where you're actually aiming. Sometimes you can select to attack one of your own characters. You can even attack yourself, as far as I can remember. Yeah, you can actually attack yourself, which I find a little bit odd. There's actually some instances where you actually have to attack your own characters, but we won't have to get into that just yet. But there is a part coming up soon where you have to, so... Oh god, what happened there? There you go. So you can select items to pick up. Yada yada yada. Actually, I'm going to tell you how to go down ladders. I always love ladder animation, it just looks so... old. Look at him. Yeah. And sometimes you find items on the ground, sometimes you find them... Sometimes you have to really look, because you'll see items tucked away around corners, tucked on in different areas it can open up. I don't know why I'm talking to her again, she's just telling me the same thing. And here we go down to the first reactor. I can't remember what it's called, I think it was 5 or 6 or something like that. This is confusing, because I used to go down there, and, you know, try and figure it out. Oh, big ladder. Why can't I just jump down? At least it's not as bad as the snake eater ladders. Yeah, at least I'll say that better. There you go, your first save point. Basically, touch the save point, open up a menu, and you get to save your game. Wow. Okay, but lots of save... How many save files are there? Hello? Oh, I haven't made one yet. Okay, fair enough. Whoa, that saved quick. Jesus. Okay, again, I'm used to the PlayStation version. Where it takes forever to save, forever to do anything, but it still has its charm. And here's our first reactor. I can't remember what number it is, but... Oh. Ah, there we go. Our first bit of materia. So you can't do anything with it yet, so you don't have to worry about that. Restore materia is actually cure materia, but we'll find that out soon. I can't remember what it is, but you have to just set a bomb and escape. Nice and easy. Okay, this bit's a little bit... You'll find out what this is later. He has these weird sort of flashback things, where his head starts making that beeping sound. It gets a lot worse later on in the game. And really bad later on. And here we're setting our first bomb down. And it gives you a nice little timer. As I thought it did. Oh. Wait, is it already? Oh, our first boss. There we go. Yeah, our first boss monster. Now this one killed me the first time I ever played this game. Because of a certain problem. As far as I can tell, Search Scope doesn't actually do anything. I think it just makes him focus his attacks on Barret, I'm not too sure. But I've seen him attack Cloud just after doing a Search Scope on Barret before, so... It might not be, maybe he just focuses more attacks on Barret. Or on whoever has most health. Oh, Scorpion. Jesus! Blimey. Ah, there we go. You got your first limit break. And let me show you what it does. So basically, it just lets you do one really powerful attack because you're low on health. Well, not so much low on health, you can be at full health and still have a limit break at some points. And here we go, Barret's first limit break. Big shots. Everyone has, well, every level has 2 different limit breaks. Like for instance, Barret has Big Shot on Mind Blow on level 1, and on level 2 he'll have 2 different limit breaks. Level 4 will always be just one like, massive special attack. Some final limit breaks heal, some of them just do a lot of damage. Kill him now. There we go. Remember to heal yourself off, because you do not want to let your health get into a red. Okay, this is a bit of a confusion, because he says, and I quote, "Be careful. Attack while its tail's up. It's going to counter-attack with its laser." So I thought it meant attack while its tail's up, but then it's going to counter-attack with its laser. So I was trying to beat the crap out of it, and kept wondering why I was getting my arse handed to me. But sadly, it was a little bit of a bad translation, but do not attack while its tail's up. Do not. So, yeah, gotta wait for it to go down. Okay, there's a lot quicker than it usually is. Okay. Oh, we get a clouds limit right now. This one is actually used in the movie. But no, wait, no, this one was. Ignore me, ignore me, ignore me. There we go. And he's just going to go back to his search scope. I don't think he does the whole lace tail thing again. I think he just... Oh, no, 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 no. Well, I guess I'll just show you something. If you press left and right, you can choose to defend against enemies. Basically, you'll take a defensive stance, and the enemy will do a lot less damage to you. It's good if you can't actually do anything. Like if you've got no magic or anything to use, you can just defend yourself and let everyone else take care of it. It's quite a good little thing to do. Why are you doing much damage? This isn't going to end well. Especially if he keeps attacking the power. There's nothing he will do if he's actually focusing on power. Okay. Well, let's see if ice does anything more than bolt does. I would have thought so, you know, with him being a robot and all. No, I didn't think so. So I'm going to keep using bolt on him. No, I didn't do so much damage. Fair enough. So I'm going to keep using bolt on this guy because I want to get this battle over and done with quick because it can't be that interesting to watch the same. There we go. Overdue dramatic death. Solo. I should get a big bonus for that. Because I'm hoping so anyway. Not bad. Then you get a new weapon for Barrett. Yay. Not for Clouder, only for Barrett. This is kind of weird. Now on this one, I'm going to... Well, because you can grind on this game, I'm going to cut out a lot of the grinding. If I do grinding off screen, I'm going to cut it out of the video because nobody wants to see me grinding. Nobody at all. If you do want to see me grinding, then I'll put it on another channel? I don't know what you'd want to. But if I do grinding, then it's going to be off screen and I'm not going to be recording it because it's just going to be me wandering out killing things. But I'm going to be trying to do I'm going to be trying to do a run where I do as much as I can. I'm going to try and get every weapon for every character. I'm going to try and pretty much do whatever I can. Get every materia, and even try and get all achievements before this series is over. I will be doing other games in the meantime, but for now it's just going to be focusing purely on Final Fantasy VII. I'm also going to be putting some Skyrim videos up as well at some point, so keep your eyes out for that. I've got some funny ones to put up when I've got enough clips, but so far I've only got like 30 seconds worth of funny clips. So I can find more funny... Oh, 2 level ups. So I can find more funny things and I'll make a little compilation of silly stuff. I'm not gonna end here. I'm gonna keep going because you know, I've only been playing 18 minutes and you know I'm not really anywhere. So let's at least get. Oh, I hear that. Let's at least get out of the reactor area. Oh no! How do I turn around? How do I turn around? Oh, I can't remember how to escape from battle on this one. I can't remember what I assigned the controls to. So as a result, I don't know how to escape from battle. But normally, if you're facing the opposite direction from the enemies, you'll take more damage because they'll get in the first attack. Vice versa if the enemies are facing away. But if you are facing away, you can press. Normally you press 2 buttons to run away, and then you can actually get them to face you. Well, if you can turn around and face them before they attack you, you'll take less damage. But it's really hard to do, so I just normally just tap it really quickly as soon as you realise you're facing the wrong way. You can usually tell before the battle actually initiates. So. Oh, before you actually get into the battle, sorry. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit out of breath. It's very warm here at the moment. It's just, I think we're in the middle of a heat wave or something because I've got my windows open and I'm melting. Yeah, you can help her. I don't actually know if this does anything, but I think you lose her as a character early or something. How does she freeze herself? I'm honestly got no idea. But it's best to go up and help her anyway, you know, she's a teammate. Now we just got to escape from this place. Shouldn't take too long, I remember. Oh, he looks like he's about to stop then. Every single time I play this game, that happens. I get a battle here, and it's always, yeah, 5 enemies. And I've really got right. He'll count. These enemies get quite annoying because, well, they appear in large groups, and it takes a while to get rid of them. And you don't really want to be stuck here fighting all these things. It's a shame you don't have that. Well, later on I'll show you how you can attack more enemies with magic. It's pretty simple stuff, but you know, I'll be going through it anyway, so I might as well show you how to do that. When the game gets going a bit more, I'll go more in depth about a lot of the stuff. But for now, there's not really much I can say. All I'm doing is attacking. But when we get out of this area, a lot more stuff's going to start happening. You'll learn a bit more storyline, and before you even leave this whole area, the storyline gets really good. And I'll try to talk about other stuff as well, so it doesn't get, you know, boring. I don't know why the sound goes weird there. I think it's because I'm recording. Might be. I'm surprised how nice this game was. You know, I thought it was going to be all weird and stuff. Have I got any potions there? Oh, loads. Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to overuse potions, I'm not going to keep using them until they're full health. Because I'm just going to wait for them to lose a bit more health, and then only if they need healing I'm going to heal them. And if I'm going to go against a boss, then I'll heal up the characters 100%. The first time I played this, the first time I played this game, I actually didn't make it out in time. I blew up. Yeah. I don't know how it's even possible, because it gives you more than enough time. I mean, right now we're already almost out. Let's talk to Biggs and Jesse to get out. Chasing down here. I just like how well designed the areas are. Back in 997, this was top-notch graphics. So if we'll oh, here we go. Here's where the enemies are turned around. So you can do about twice as much damage when they're like this. First thing to do is don't give them time to attack. Just kill them before they even get a chance to turn around. Ah. Come on. Do what you want to do. And there we go. You have to be careful because sometimes you can choose to attack one of your characters by accident before a battle ends. And sometimes they will stop and attack your own character before a battle ends. I've had it happen a few times where I did, especially late in the game where you do a lot of damage. Wait, isn't the boss coming up soon? Come on, Jesse. Get safe. Nice little cutscene. And that's one of the reactors gone already. The only problem is it does a little bit more damage than you want to... Oh wait, no, it's not this one, sorry. One of the later ones does a lot more damage than you want to do. Yeah, so, job well done. Although you don't really seem too pleased by it. I can't remember what's happening, but I hope it's not a boss coming up soon. No, I remember this place because I used to be quite impressed with the 5 when I was little. For some odd reason. It's weird because I was impressed by the graphics on this game, and the last game I played before this was Gran Turismo. How the hell was I impressed by this? Look at them. They don't have blocks attached to each other. Still looks... No, I'm not going to say it looks better than Minecraft because Minecraft's meant to look that way. And I think it's waiting for pay. Rejected, Cloud. You'll get paid when you actually do something. All you've done is blow something up and run away. Oh, there we go. Now we've got something interesting you can do. Yay, there's... Oh, that's mean. It's the flower lady. And you can actually talk to her and you can actually buy a flower. Yeah, you can chat to her nicely. And you can buy one. This comes into effect a little bit later on for something else. Because you'll see this girl again. Don't you worry. Oh, for those of you who have played the game, you'll know why you see this girl a lot later on. But for those of you who don't, yeah, you'll see her later on, and she'll become. Well, I won't ruin it. Oh, the hell! Did that happen in the original? I don't remember that. But yeah, the items you can the items you can see are actually quite well. They glisten, so you won't miss much, which is quite handy. Oh wait, this is like. This, oddly enough, this area here looks like a battle scene from Final Fantasy VI. For those of you who've played it, you might know. But this game was officially meant to be on Super Nintendo. That's what I find quite weird. I've got all these mental images trying to figure out what this would look like on Final Fantasy on Super Nintendo. I think it would be pretty awesome. I thought it just looked like Final Fantasy VI did. Just a lot nicer. Because Final Fantasy VI was actually a really good game. I got completely buggered over when I went to fight Kefka and only had one character left with pretty much little to no health. And I couldn't actually progress through the game anymore and it ruined it for me. And there was nothing I could have done to save myself. Okay, I'm gonna get to it. Oh. Yeah, you have more soldiers can't fight you. You can choose to evade them, but I'd rather fight them on heavy experience points. I'm sorry if this is quite boring, but it will get late. Yeah, it will get a bit more interesting later on when I actually get more attacks to use. Especially when I start getting materia involved. These guys are the only use to use when I waste my magic. You'll also find ways to increase to make your time bar go up faster. Not like Final Fantasy 12 style where you can just make them always go up. More temporary means. Like different spells and stuff. I'll also explain the barrier at some point. You'll see two little bars there. The top bar is for your shield, whilst the other one is for M barrier, which is a magic barrier you'll get later on in the game. Use them both and you'll pretty much be, well, very well defended against pretty much everything magic thrown at you. I don't think you have to fight anymore, guys. I think you can just escape from it. Oh wait, no. Ugh. Sorry about this. But I kind of need the experience points and I can't really do this off camera. Oh, come on. I forgot about this. Yeah, you can be attacked from all angles. It's quite harsh. Because you can't really do anything. Because you're going to take, if you're facing away from your opponents, you're going to take a lot of damage. But you have to be facing away from someone at all times. And it's secure. And then you're all golden. I never noticed, you can actually see the bullet shells bouncing out of the guns. Oh, yay. Let's overkill this guy. Overkill doesn't exist in this game, but I like to pretend it does. Just because it sounds... See what I mean? This game deserves an overkill symbol to appear. And I guess I'm thinking too much about Final Fantasy X. Which I shouldn't be, because I'm playing a game which is slightly better. Oh, I can't remember what happens here. Oh, don't worry, you're not dead or anything. Oh yeah, he jumps on... yeah. I find this quite funny because... oh, just... whee! Train surfing cloud. I love his attack goes down that tunnel. Wouldn't he have fallen off? I'm positive he would have just fallen off. And that'd have been... well, it kind of would have sucked because it would have been a game over. Oh, for God's sake, am I going to reach a save point? I want to quit this video at some point. And maybe do a second pass. Yeah, everyone wondering if he's going to come back or not. They seem oddly attached to him despite the fact they barely know him. There's a rumbling sound. I like how they hear a rumbling sound, they all look at it. And they don't go, what was that? They just talk about Avalanche. How does that bad? Just random crate punch. And again. Do it again. He's not going to do it again, is he? And Jesse's mouth is still open. Now Bix's. There we go. I love about it. Oh my god. Does he swear in this version of the game? I never did in the original play. Oh, there he does. Yeah, he swears. Yes, he says swear words, but I don't know if they've censored it out and put those symbols for every swear word he says. But he actually used to swear on the original. I was quite surprised because it's one of the first games I've ever seen someone actually swear. Excuse me. I didn't actually realise it happened this far back. And it's pretty funny. We'll do something better than this. Yeah, I thought someone else would have shot it as well. His face wasn't pitch black. Oh, whatever colour his skin was when he came in. Yeah, you get a little thank you. If you don't help her, you don't get a thank you. I'm not even sure if she actually appears here. I've never actually not bothered saving her. Oh, we're going to a train graveyard. I hate that place. It's just a really confusing area and you have to figure out how... yeah, you'll see when you get there, but... I don't actually remember what to do here. But... know, I think I'll try and end the video in a second. Oh, shut up, you posh little... Yeah, but at one point you'll get... Well, I think it's this area? I can't remember what you have to do here. All I remember is a train... I've got to stop saying spoilers for, you know, parts that are literally just about to come up. Well, fuck you! Oh my god, look how pissed off he looks. Oh my god, I didn't realise he looked that pissed off in the original game. Jeez. Yeah, you're staying in this train all night from what I can tell. And you get to look at the map of the Midgard rail system. Goody. It just shows you where the other reactors are, I think. Yeah, it's just a map of Midgard. This is actually a city. It looks like a whole... well, more than a city. But yeah, you're destroying reactors and you end up destroying the whole place of Midgard, and it falls down and, you know... Oh, it was reactor 1. Oh. I think Gosling, I think it was number 5. We refer to him by the recesses, this is who was trainers. Oh yeah, shows you where you're going. Which I used to think this was pretty awesome back in the day. Just watching this little 3D map thing come out. It probably would have been a lot better if it actually moved. You know. Yeah, we're using fake IDs. I'd love to see what my picture looks like. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. Oh no. We're gonna get checked, so we're gonna have guards coming to us soon. I don't know if you have to fight. Screw you! I'm just trying to get through a door. I used to like this little cutscene coming out. I used to always love this because... Oh, I guess it wasn't a cutscene here. I'm thinking of one that appears later on, I think. But yeah, I love this game because this whole city's got like a big emphasis on trains. And when I was growing up, trains were like the best thing in the world to me. You know, tell us a second. This guy's about damn Peter. And people underneath are suffering. I'm gonna guess that when it... I don't know, because he says a lot worse swear words on here, but they always seem to censor out like damn, I think. So he tells you about reactors draining up the energy. Yeah. There's people in the slums underneath the place. And I only like that because Midgard is a hellhole, to put it simply. Nobody lives it. Yeah, nobody lives in some sort because they want to. Got a lot of good story in this game, but... Oh, here we go. I don't know why, but I actually love this scene. And it looks a lot nicer here. Wow. And I think it's just really cool seeing what the whole place looks like. It's like every area is, you know, mapped into the right places. If that makes any sense. I'm sure that train had a lot more to it. I'm positive that train had more to it. Unless there's another one you go on at some point. I can't be thinking of a Final Fantasy VIII train section because you don't go inside the train in that one. Well, at least not too often anyway. Not the same way you do in this one. Or do you? I don't know, my brain no work. Am I going to get a save point anytime soon? Because this is getting ridiculous. Talk to everybody. Okay. So now we're going to make our way to a hideout. Now Cloud knows where it is, I have no idea, but you just end up there. There we go. Actually, if I go, let's see what this guy's doing. He looks like he's about to pee himself. Sorry, that's funny. It's huge, ain't it? Another little cutscene. Well, let's zoom out. There's a Vox over near him. Later on, you'll have to climb this. Little spoiler alert, but you can pretty much guess just by looking at it, you're going to climb it later on. And it becomes quite important a bit later on. Well, not important, but you'll see. It won't take me long to get there. At least I don't think so, anyway. The way this is going, it probably will. This is his place. This is my place. You can come over where you want to. Gone. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here for now. Might do another part tonight. Might do another one tomorrow. Don't know, but yep. So this has been Dutch2K7 with Let's Play Final Fantasy VII PC version, Part 1. I hope you enjoyed. And like I say in any other videos, any criticism you can give towards my videos, you know, constructive criticism, not being an arsehole. But any good criticism you can give me about my videos will be very grateful and much appreciated, because I need to learn as much as I can about what makes a good LP, yada yada. So this has been Dutch2K7.